welcome to Off Air Talks. We have had quite a busy week as per usual. I'm Ciara Yaschuk.
And I'm Lisa McGregor. Yes, coming off the heels of yet another fabulous Mother's Day spent with our wonderful mothers. And Ciara actually hit the road because your family is kind of all over the place, whereas I got to enjoy going up with my mom here in town. So what did you get up to?
Well, it wasn't just a day. It was a full weekend affair. So we checked into the Hyatt, which we've stayed there before.
We love the Hyatt.
Yeah, they're great.
In downtown central Calgary.
Yeah, so it's perfect. You can walk around. They hook us up so good there. They treat us so good. And yeah, we had a bigger room. There was a dance competition there actually all weekend. Oh. So it was hilarious.
With like little girls?
Oh yeah. It was hilarious
goodness.
because at nights the moms would go to the Hyatt lounge and just pound wine, and then the girls would like
100%.
run the hallways. So it was so busy, but it was hilarious. It brought me back to my downstairs. So my mom and I had like a good chuckle about that.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah. But we went to Major Tom. We love Major Tom. Barbella had too many limoncello spritz. We were all a little slow on Saturday, which is fine. And then
even good old Marg
Yep.
loves to rip it up. She's actually our most loyal viewer.
Yeah, Grandma Marg. Biggest fan of the pod. We brought her to Stampede one year, actually.
We danced it up.
Asking if she was going to come back this year.
Well, I don't know. Yeah, you know, we were there for a long haul, so maybe we'll invite her out.
Maybe we'll have to invite her for one
round
day.
up the peeps, you
Seriously.
know? She also, you know what's funny? I was saying to Ciara, I swear every family has a grandma Marg or Marge. Like,
Yeah,
that's
you
just,
have one?
Well, my late grandma Marge on my dad's side.
Okay.
I never really knew her, but she was legendary. And,
Oh, yes. It's a very old-fashioned name.
Totally.
I don't see many people naming their kids now Margaret.
No,
Do you?
it'll come back though, probably.
Probably. Like Charlotte?
Yeah.
But no, where I was going with this. Oh, yeah. And then, okay, I did something that I've never done before.
That's hard to believe.
I made an insane sleep note, and then I sent it to you.
I was like, you psychopath. Yeah.
And it didn't make any sense. And it was at 1:30
I
a.m.
honestly thought you were just hammered, and I was like, Ciara, just admit it. It's okay.
I was literally in bed at 11, and I woke up with my phone on top of me, not plugged in, dead. So, like, I want to know what I was doing in my sleep.
The best is how it was like, nonsense, and then sent, and then after that, scum.
Like, and I sent that to three different people.
That's the worst.
My dad and, yeah, you.
I mean, sometimes it happens when you sleep, like, especially when you're with family and stuff. Like, if you have drinks or something, you kind of like you're in your sleep. Like, I used to sleepwalk sometimes.
But we had the night in. Like, we ordered room service. Like, I'm just very, very confused as to. Anyways, I'm saving that note because I think it's absolutely hilarious. It made zero sense.
I feel like I would have said, "Hey, you're full of shit." Like, you were probably just drunk and you sent it. However, I know you really well, and if you were, you would have woken up the next day and unsent it, and you didn't even know.
I had no idea. And my phone was dead.
I know.
Like, it just, anyways.
Yeah.
Great weekend. My mom and grandma appreciated it so much. We did, a lot together, so it was super fun. Next, we'll do that in Italy. Grandma and I booked some of our Italy spots, so.
Marg and Ciara, take Italy.
Let's go. What about you? You went to Sorrentino's?
Yes. So I've taken my mom. She's been very spoiled because of just like, we have lots of connections in the city. I've taken her to a lot of restaurants and she loves all of them equally. However, for whatever reason, Sorrentino's, even though we're like family friends with them, she just loves it. And you know what I think it is? It's because it takes her back to like the heyday, because the one in downtown location, which I've taken her to a few times, it's like, obviously there's the Wall of Fame, it's got Gretzky and all that, and it's kind of old school Italian. So I feel like...
excuse me.
It's funny. We walk in.
Who else is on the wall?
I know, we are on the wall. And our shout out to Michael, because we told him we wanted a new photo, because we've been Garlic Queens for 2 years in a row, and like I walk in, we're literally the first photo you see when you grab the door.
And do you know what? I'm actually proud of that photo because it is a nice photo.
The last one was terrible because I was ill that day, and it just was like we didn't know it would go on the wall.
I was so hungover and swollen. Like, my cheeks look like two massive peaches are in them. Like,
we're like, get rid of this photo. And
I was an absolute unit in that, so I'm really grateful.
Yeah. And the wall is like awesome, and she just loved it, and it's just an iconic spot, and so she's having the time of her life. Also, the reason she loves it so much is because, like...
Are you burping too? We just had A&W root beer before.
Yeah,
Are you feeling that?
I am.
Oh.
Just burped on camera. Love that. It's air into my chest. But, yeah, and so it's one of the rare places you can get gluten-free pasta that's actually not disgusting. So she just loves it, and just, I don't know. So we had a great time with my brother, Jeff, and I. We took her out, and... yeah, Sorrentino's is so awesome. Like, and you know what's crazy is we walked in there. I made a rezo because a lot of places are packed, and walked in. No one was really in there. We sat down at about 5:30. Within 30 minutes, full restaurant.
Yeah.
I was like, what is going on? They're usually not open on Sundays. So they opened up. I'm like, wow, people are going out and I love to see it.
100%. No, that's great. I want to go sit at Sorrentino's at the bar.
Yes.
We haven't done that before, you and I.
Shockingly.
In the downtown?
Yeah. Even Buco too. Sorrentino's, yeah, we got to hit that up. It's because, again, it's just like old school.
But then
you never know who's going to walk in there.
And the lighting behind is so nice.
Yeah.
So.
We got to hit that up. And in the downtown, it's cool because they're actually part of the whole like downtown entertainment district, which we'll talk more about in the coming weeks.
Yeah, we got a fun little collab coming up with them.
Mm-hmm. So we'll get in. So we got to take advantage of that, and that's another good reason. But it's dangerous. However, there's a lot of great things happening in the city. And like speaking of entertainment district, we've been on a couple patios lately. We kind of kicked it off with the Oilers. There's so many. Again, you got to remind yourself of the patios because we were like searching one day for some sun in a patio, but like we were asking people like, what's the best patio in the city? In your opinion, like what ones are you wanting to check out, or which ones do you think are the best, especially with happy hours?
Well, I kind of mentioned it on last week's podcast, Bianco. My favorite one.
You know, when I walked to Sorrentino's with my mom and brother on Sunday, it was really nice out. I was like, oh, I forgot how good Sherlock's patio is.
Oh, it's
too.
the best. And they used to serve beer cheese in their Caesars, but they got rid of that now.
Why is everybody getting rid of the beer cheese?
I think it's because people would just order it on the side and it ends up being expensive. Cheese is not cheap. Eating out is not cheap. Actually, do you know what? We had this conversation before.
Yes.
Eating out sometimes is, if you can find happy hour deals, like even at Joey, you get those $5 sushi cones.
Yeah.
Where are you going to get that from?
It's so true. And even like there's so many deals in the city, but it can either be very expensive. But for certain meals, like I know you love your steaks. I know, I was talking with my hairstylist from Concrete Blonde today, Kelsey. We were talking about how groceries are so expensive, but then they're not sometimes. But then she said she made like a roast or something with her husband, and it ended up being like $45 for the roast alone. Whereas you could go to a restaurant and probably get like enough for each other and not have to cook it. And it's cheaper if it's on happy hour.
I made a goddess green salad last night for Mason and I with steak in it, but made the dressing homemade. Got the steaks, arugula, like cucumber. The red pepper alone was $4. One red pepper, okay?
How insane.
So I made this salad with homemade dressing for $70. That's without the steak added. That's just for this salad with the homemade dressing. No. So
oh my God.
That's where I'm like, I could go to KB and Co and get this salad and it's still not cheap, $20, but I'm not paying $75 to make a salad that we're just eating. I mean, it was very good, and then it made me look like a really good cook.
Yeah.
So I'll take that. But still, like, it's sometimes cheaper to eat out, I swear.
If you suss out the good happy hours and the kind of deals on certain nights, I mean, I know Ciara loves her wine nights. The funniest thing about Ciara is that every week someone has a half price wine, and she'll always be like, oh my God, it's Tuesday wine night. Oh my God, it's Wednesday. And it's like, Ciara, everywhere has some wine special. But we also fall for it.
It's normally only Tuesday and Wednesday. Like tonight, girls' night. Going out with the girls. Guess what? Anywhere you're going to go, it's half price wine night.
That's why we're dressed up a little bit.
Usual. What are you talking about? We dressed up for our viewers.
I know. We try to. Yeah,
we actually got
now.
We actually got our first viewer letter.
We did. You know what? Okay, so it was really
actually
funny.
It was addressed to me.
Okay, well, I was mentioned in it quite a lot.
Many times. I know I'm bugging you.
But honestly, like, so it was funny. Ciara walked in. She's like, we got this letter. And then I was like, oh, is it bad? And she's like, well, is it a little critical? So I read it. I will say, I think it's a good letter. I think it had great points about just like, hey, do this, do that. I love this, love that. Like, I know you didn't like it, especially with the fashion part, but I think they meant well. It's also as a dude. I honestly, I will keep the letter and I will take into account. I think there's some solid advice.
No, I think there is too, for sure. Like giving ideas for like the 10, the 15 minute mark, what to close out in. What was his name again?
Matt.
Matt?
Yeah, I think it was Matt. Super thoughtful. Like he put a lot of thought into it. It wasn't
He's not from Edmonton either.
No. So thank you for sending that.
Thanks, Matt.
I think sometimes too from our last jobs, we get the most bizarre mail.
Oh.
I mean, some of it's really nice. Some of it's super insulting.
I used to get letters from this guy named, what's his name?
From prison?
Yeah, from prison. And he'd be like, Ciara, you're giving me those bedroom eyes again on the morning news. I'm like, yeah, dude, that's exactly what I'm doing.
Well, I hope that you've brought those viewers onto the pod so they can really indulge.
And he said that when he's out of jail, he'll be picking me up for a date. I said, well, I think we're good there. Thanks.
Well, you know what? I also laughed because in that note, did you see the part about the local guys?
Yeah.
I laughed. I was like, come on. But he's not wrong.
I know.
He's like, why does Lisa not date local? I'm like, I don't know. It's because they're all...
Well, you tell us. Maybe tonight that'll change.
What can I say? I love my imports. Anyways,
Guess what, though?
What?
Hockey season is done. All the imports are coming back.
I love how Ciara just has you love the hockey guys. Anyways, what else do we need to talk about?
No, why are you getting uncomfortable? I'm telling you that this is the perfect opportunity, the perfect time.
Yeah.
Stop getting uncomfortable.
Yeah.
That we can explore this for the summer for you.
I know.
Because older women, if you've not seen everything online, apparently older women are now into younger men. And the younger hockey boys are coming back around 30,
I know.
33.
I mean,
I think that
I was talking to a guy that was 10 years my junior.
Oh, yeah.
And I was very impressed.
On FaceTime. How did that go? I didn't even ask you. Tell us.
Rude. Why didn't you ask me anything?
Tell us.
Self-involved. Just kidding. It was great. Like, honestly, it was funny because you make the joke of like, oh, so, obviously there's an age thing or whatever. But I was surprised because he's actually born... I feel weird talking about it because, like, what if he listens? Whatever.
Oh, it's okay.
Anyways,
Alex Earl talks about her dating stories.
Yeah, I love that. So I was really pleasantly surprised because I'm like, definitely attractive dude. He's born and bred in LA, which is very rare. Mm-hmm. Still lives there, but like usually everyone from LA is like import. Mm-hmm. But I just admire. I was like, I have not encountered a guy in a very long time that actually asks more questions than I do.
Yeah, that's right. Remember the one guy that lived with his mom that never asked you questions?
Let's not bring that up.
Okay.
I feel bad. Don't say that.
It's fine. It was years ago. It's all
I know,
good.
but still, I feel bad. He's so nice. Anyways,
ask you more questions.
Okay, so like, and again, he's like way younger than me, but I was like laughing. I'm like, oh, so you usually like talk to older women or whatever. But I was like, so we're journalist reporters, so I think we have a habit of constantly like ask questions, blah, blah, blah. Especially if there's like dead silence. If that person just doesn't have the banter going, then I will eat them alive.
What's your biggest, deepest, darkest secret?
Yeah.
Go.
Pretty much. But I was like, oh, he's like better than I am. He was like, go, go, go. And just very...
What does he do?
He's like works as... So he used to play soccer, like pro soccer. Oh. And then he works as like a sales thing related to the Olympics.
Sweet.
Really interesting guy. But at the end of the day, like he lives there, I'm settled here. But I said, I'm like, wow, it was really nice talking to you. Like you actually ask questions more than I do. Mm-hmm. And I'm impressed for a younger guy. So like at the end of the day, age doesn't really matter. It's just confidence and like...
Yeah.
And good banter and someone who's like socially aware. So I was like, that was great. I think it's just one of those things where... Yeah, I think it's tricky. Unless you just are ready to travel a ton, it's like, but it was nice.
Maybe we could head down to the Olympics and meet him. Work for him. Did you put that out there?
You never know.
You never know.
2028, isn't it? LA 2028 or 27? 28.
28, yeah.
Anyways, yeah. But it's true. What were we getting at though?
It doesn't really matter. I'm just chit-chatting.
So yeah, eating out. It was funny today when we like rushed in. So our boy Matt, he came piling in really quickly. And like even me, it's like the construction in this darn city is obscene.
It's
like,
actually gotten worse.
It's driving me insane because even coming into like downtown, I'm like, how was it slower and worse than it was in the winter?
Yeah.
I'm like, my Uber driver was like, oh, are you late? Like I was flustered.
Yeah, tell this story from this morning.
So I fly into my Uber and then as soon as I sit down, the guy turns around and he's kind of like a G. He's like, I don't know. He was so funny. He looked at me. He's like, "Are you late?" I'm like, "What do you mean? Am I late?" He's like, "Well, you just kind of flew in here.
You're late."
Yeah, you're the one that's late, pal. 4 minutes my ass. And then he's like, "No, you just kind of flew into the Uber." I'm like, "Man, I'm always late." And then he just starts laughing, and he's like, "So am I." And then he starts driving. All of a sudden, we get behind a cyclist. Everything happened. Big truck, whatever. The construction on 107. Now the road's closed there. It's just absurd to get into downtown, but I feel like it sets your day out for failure because you're just like always kind of rushing.
But we did get your blowout and my nails done at Concrete Blonde. We were only 2 minutes late this time.
That's not bad.
We've once been 15 minutes late. That was a bad one.
I think you need to show the nails a little bit better.
So, did you see he said he feels bad for my hot red paws?
I hate that your paws are coming back.
But they're not.
They're good.
Like they're just red, but they're not swollen.
Okay, that's good.
It's just the circulation.
Also, it's hot. It's hot right now.
Like,
yeah. That's all. They look great. I've never seen you had these. They look really good. I like them. I got mine done the other week. The cool thing about Concrete Blonde is you can like get it all done in the same spot.
Get your hair, your nails, your pedicure. Can even get a massage. You can get Botox if you want.
You could even get what do they have
But your
there?
hair looks good.
Thanks. Yeah, I love mine. You got yours done yesterday.
I did a photo shoot for them, but we did beach waves, so it was like crimp, inward
I like
curl,
that.
outward. No, but then I slept on it and it got messed up, so I just fixed it.
No,
today
it's
myself.
still. Oh, you did curl it. Oh, okay. I was like, it lasted. So.
Have you ever had any like crazy stories of you running late? That's like
Ciara, that's the story of my bloody life.
Yeah,
like,
that's
let's be honest. So I could tell you a gazillion stories. I mean,
you're getting a little better.
I feel like you're worse than I am now, which is actually fantastic.
Not today.
I don't know if it's that an influence or what, but you've had some crazy run-ins where you like, where it led to almost like food poisoning or some kind of weird thing. What happened to you in Mexico one time with your mom?
Okay, you guys are gonna die at this. It's
Gonna make me vomit hearing
It's
this
actually
again.
a comical household story that gets brought up way too many times. You know those stories at family gatherings? They're like, we've heard this story 50,000 times.
Oh, the story from my family is, remember when Lisa ate all the rum balls for Christmas?
Were you hammered?
Well, allegedly. I was like 6. Like, I'm just like, relax. Stop bringing it up. Anyways, go ahead.
I hadn't heard that one.
Well, you don't need to.
We were at, Mexico, how they have the a la carte restaurants? Mm-hmm. We were running late, so my mom and I run to the restaurant, and Dad and Cade were behind. And so we actually ended up getting there before them. So still waiting, still late, whatever. And there's always that bar right before you walk into the a la carte, like where you get your drink.
Yeah.
Or if you want, whatever. So we get a drink, and then there's like olives, nuts, and then some more what I think are nuts. But they were the olive pits. So I thought they were candied covered nuts. Okay. So I grab a handful of them and I throw them in my mouth, and I like bite
you
down.
buzzed when you got there?
And I'm like, huh? These are olive pits. And she is crying,
It's
laughing.
making you want to vomit.
She is crying, laughing so hard. She's like, you probably have hepatitis C now. Like, this is disgusting. This is everybody's like
That makes you
olive
want
pit.
to barf.
And I ran outside, like spit them out, and I didn't eat for the rest of the night. I was so disgusted. I don't know what I was
What
thinking.
the hell was the bar thinking putting that out there?
Well, you take your olive and you put it like normal people.
God, that makes me want to
I'm
puke.
from Moose Jaw. I was 17 years old. I don't know. Maybe I'd never seen olive pits.
Also, I've never paid you for one that enjoys mixed bar nuts. Like, really? Out of all the times I've gone out, I don't really see a reaching for the mixed nuts on the bar.
Well, it was a mixed nut that night.
That is disgusting. And luckily you did not get too ill from that.
Yeah, no hepatitis C over here.
Oh my God. That is...
But it's just like, I don't know, when you're flustered, you do weird things. Like, you know that, right? Or like you show up and you're just like,
I am
can
a
tell.
mess. Oh, it's the worst. And I feel like it's just the whole day, it sets the tone for the day. I'm trying to learn from it, but it sucks. Like, man, I have so many incidents where I've like rolled in or just like, it's not good. We both have. It's bad. I mean,
especially with our previous jobs, like I'd have nightmares where I've like totally missed the show.
yeah, but you know what's wild? Even for myself, we worked in a job where it was down to the minute. And I will say, like, I never like wasn't in my seat or wasn't like there, or I always made it.
Yeah. Sometimes with like, I mean, I had like 47 hits. So like sometimes I'd be in the bathroom and you'd miss a hit, but like who cares, right?
Yeah, true,
If it's
actually.
like a big long show.
I'll give a little fun. This is really funny, and it kind of rips our last job a little bit because it's kind of like this is how it's become. But so our last job, it turned into recording, where everything's recorded. Like it's not live whatsoever. And then it just kind of churns out like a sweatshop,
like
if
us.
you will.
No, just
yeah,
kidding.
I know. I guess you're right. Don't worry, we're gonna be doing some live shows soon. But the funny thing was when it first turned over, it was like. It kind of like sucked the life out of it, that's the way it goes. Like things changed, you got to accept it. But it reached a point where it was almost laughable because like I would do hits with the chopper, and there was like a point where, you come in, and I had to come in even earlier, and I was just so tired. And like at one point there was a period of time when I first started it where like you're throwing a chopper, and I literally would go to the back room and
laying on my couch.
I would lay on the couch in the dark with a pillow, and I'd hear in my ear, literally, I'm like this. And they're like, hey, Lisa, we got to throw a chopper. And I'm like, all right, ready to go. And then I'm like, hey, blah, blah, blah. And I'm literally like laying in the dark. And it's funny because this meme came out on Instagram where it showed a DJ like in India or something where he's in this back crawl space on a bed, and there's a club. Everyone's dancing. And he's in the back, be like, yeah, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. And he's like laying in the back, like crawl space, going to bed, taking a nap, and he's just like going. And I was like, that's basically what I do.
That
now.
is so funny.
Because you're not on camera, right?
Totally.
So and then I really turned it around. I was like, I gotta get my shit together and not be mailing it in. But there was a period of time where it was like almost
that couch was my nap room. Everyone said they wanted to designate it Ciara Yashchuk's nap room. I brought in a pillow, a blanket.
Well, the door was shut quite often because you went out so late every bloody night. And then all of a sudden I'd be like, oh, I'd walk in, it's dark. I'm like, hey, are you
it'd
awake?
be a Monday morning and be like, do not disturb the slumber.
And I'm like, hey, all right, I'll come back in an hour or so.
Yeah, those were playoff weekends were hard. Like, because it's not just the Sunday, it's like the Saturday into the Sunday, and then you'd wake up at 3 a.m., right? So it's like you are still waking up in the middle, like you're exhausted.
I'm trying to think if we ever like went right from being out to work.
Oh, I did that.
Because you were a couple hours before me.
I did that about 3 times.
I feel like more than that, let's be honest. Remember that time I picked you and Keiko up and I dropped you off at the Denny's downtown?
No, I don't remember this. You tell me this story all the time.
And then I just went to work. And I was sober, don't worry. And I just went to work. I was like, whatever. Or sometimes it's like the strategy was like, am I better off going home and taking a quick power nap?
Or just ripping right there.
And then going to sleep.
Yeah.
I've done that where like, you're like, fuck it, just go to work. And then you sleep and then you're already there. So like you won't, if you sleep through your alarm, you're like, I'm downstairs.
Seriously, sometimes I'd get home, would be supposed to get home at 1 a.m. and I'm like, hell no. Like we have clothes there, all of our makeup's there.
Yeah.
So I'd be like, I'm sleeping on the couch downstairs. Then Brian, who no longer is with us, late Brian, we were besties, and he'd be like, Ciara, where's your car? I'm like, well, it's still downtown, but here I am, so that's all that matters.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, I mean, like every single person who's worked on a morning show has that story.
And you know what? Like, I don't regret a thing. Those are the good times.
Talk to Kevin O'Connell for some good ones, hey?
Well, speaking of Kevin, I mean, that guy, like, man of 9 lives, and he still gave her pushing 60, and it was like, he'd be like, oh, I just came from a hot tub party. And I'm like, oh, did you, Kev? One time he took the weekend off and he was at the lake and he texted me. He tuned in from the lake for whatever reason. And he's like, you are hungover as shit. And I was like, you are not wrong, sir. It's like, he just knows.
That is so funny.
But that man is, he's the king of that.
He is. And I mean, like way back in the day, they would like drink on the desk. Like things were so different. Like in the 70s when it was ITV.
Oh, even in Calgary when they used to do a sports show for 30 minutes, they did a show from one of the guys, sports anchors, hot tub at home.
What? You're
like
kidding.
Sports show, yeah, from a hot tub.
Yeah, things are so different.
Well, you know what though? They are different, but guess what? Ciara and I plan to bring that shit back. We want to bring like the good times of old school TV back to this forum and have more fun with it.
Well, it's
so
okay because we're about to not go to only a hot tub party, but a big pool party.
Yeah, exactly. So
more to come on that.
Exactly.
TBD.
But let's bring things home a little bit. We're obviously in Good Space, the best space where we have our studio.
Yeah.
And they're doing a fun giveaway right now.
They are. You can win free space for a year.
Come hang with us.
I believe it's a 2-year contract, but so you're essentially getting 1 year free. But all you have to do is book an interview, get a little tour. If we're here, you can come see our studio. We are still obviously obsessed with these chairs from our girls at Apex Upholstery.
We got another couch coming soon that's going to be very different. They're kind of figuring out what's going to work here because we don't want it to be too pink.
Yeah.
It's going pinkier. But
So Nat and Haley, they hooked us up with this.
Yeah.
And I'm actually kind of camouflaging today.
I love it.
But we've had so many compliments on these chairs. And do you know what? Some people have been like, they look so uncomfortable.
No,
but do you know what? The more you kind of break it in.
Honestly, I think it's so comfortable.
Yeah, but like leaning back, I feel like we've already broken it in a bit.
And
you don't
like
want to be
dresses and
you don't want to
heels.
be just slouching in it, right? But
They're incredibly designed and custom. Like
I love, my favorite part is the pink and that it's
Pink
all
piping.
velvet.
I know, it's gorgeous. We're so lucky. It's been such a blast, and it's going to be an exciting few months. We have a lot that's coming that's just like bananas, but also fun.
Especially the couch. We can't wait. So yeah. We'll hopefully have them on the pod sooner than later as well. Not to mention we have World Whiskey Day, which is happening Saturday.
Yes.
It looks like it's going to rain. What's going to happen? Is it just inside then or what?
Well,
they have a beautiful space inside.
It's actually really cool inside. It's such a cool bar. They're going to have live music, like old school, kind of like, I don't want to say, is it vulgar now to say hick? I don't know. You
Hick?
I don't know
No.
what's not allowed.
I
But
say
they're
hick every time.
but they're gonna have like that type of band where it's like very country. I don't know, maybe a little like southern,
Like a Dwight Yoakam.
maybe a little banjo playing. Who knows? And they'll have food trucks and stuff, and just like come hang out. Honestly, it's gonna be a fun time. Somewhere different. It's on the West End, so it's like they got a great patio, but inside
It's kind of right by that Mercedes out there.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of dealerships.
right. It's on that area. Yeah.
Range,
So
yeah.
it's gonna be a good time on from 12 to 5 p.m. So this Saturday, May 16th. So come join us.
And I think they've got food trucks and stuff coming too, so you'll
Yeah.
have everything you need.
It'll be good. Lots to look forward to this summer. I'm fired up for lake life. Like one of the best things from last summer was when I went to my lake and just like jumped on a Sea-Doo, rode by myself, like cruised around the lake. And it's just relaxing. And also we're going to be doing like a good river float soon.
Totally. So, okay, I don't know if you knew this. If you are floating the river, I don't know about Calgary, but here in Edmonton, if you are not wearing a life jacket or have a life jacket with you, it's a $250 fine.
So now it's not just a warning.
No, so last year they were giving warnings, but this year you have to have the life jacket.
Okay.
Which fair enough, because they said, honestly, thinking about it, we do
Yeah.
have a lot of newcomers in our city, and
Yeah.
a lot of people really don't know how to swim.
And they also don't know that river. We barely know that river. Like it seems calm, but
And if it picks up,
Yeah.
you're hooped.
not worth the risk.
So we are planning a massive river float. Mason says he's getting a party bus to pick us up and drop us off. So
I love it.
maybe some people just stay in the bus, as we know how that goes. It's quite
Yes.
fun.
I can't wait.
But yeah, again, there's so many fun things to do now that it's finally warm. People are in such a better mood. I know I personally am. Like, went
yeah.
on a beautiful walk this morning, ripped to Starbucks, came home. It's like, that's how I want to start my morning. I don't want to start my morning by going outside in a massive parka and freezing. Like,
It really changes your vibe, like
does.
everything. I kind of feel like I was, you're in hibernation mode and then you wake up and you're like, you're reminded of all the things you love to do in the spring and summer. Like,
Totally.
I kind of have wait till last minute, but I'm like fired up again to do my garden. My chickens are not as annoying. They still like
no,
yap.
say what happened today.
I know. I mean, so I went out. The problem is, and I've created this myself. Like I give them a lot of human food on
And
top
a lot
of their,
a lot of attention.
Yes. And so now sometimes it's bad because they come up and they're like, where's the rest of our other food? Even though I feed them every day and give them all the water and all the snacks. But now they're coming to the door and I'm like, and they're yapping away, probably pissing off my neighbors. Anyway, so today I went out, I had a hat on, I had under eye
Cooling patches.
like under eye patches. You know, I do that to like for the depuff or whatever for the morning. You know, want to look good, and they're gold. So I go outside, I pick up one of my wildest chickens, Veronica, who's so cute and cuddly, and she just flips her head around. Like they almost can spin their heads completely around,
Like an owl?
Like kind of, yeah. Oh, for sure. Looks around, looks me in the dead in the eye, and then literally almost poke my eye out, grabs the eye patch, yanks it because she thinks it's a snack or something. But the fact that they even know that that's like foreign.
How could she not go for your eye?
I don't know. They're just very smart. So she pulled it off my under eye, put it in her mouth, and I'm like, this is not a snack, and then threw it on the floor, and I'm just like, you asshole. And
Those are expensive.
They are, and I just was like pissed. I'd only been on for a couple minutes, but still, it's gonna be fun this summer with them. They're in good spirits. They're laying every day. I get lots of eggs. And yeah, I can't wait to hopefully clean out my yard and like do a good garden this year and hopefully dial it in.
Maybe I could come over for once.
I know, you're welcome to. It's just we always go to your house in the hub.
My roof.
Yeah, your roof's pretty good though.
Yeah, it is. We were up there the other night. They actually got new patio furniture.
They finally brought it
Thank
out.
God.
Oh,
No,
that's
new.
Oh, so that's maybe why they didn't bring the pads
Remember
out.
how it was so just beat by the sun? I'm like, come on.
Yeah.
People are paying money to stay here.
So
Let's give
is it better furniture?
It's beautiful patio cushions. Now they're
Oh.
actually comfy.
Okay, that's kind of nice.
Yeah, so that's a game changer because I do love being up there.
Awesome.
I also forgot to almost mention I'm in ballet flats.
Oh, yes.
Ballet flats are very in.
It's kind of crazy the fashion that's coming in now for the summer. Like ballet flats are back.
Yeah. And do you know what? I love this because I'm tall. Hey, I didn't tell you this. My Uncle Kevin at brunch on Sunday said, "Did you grow?" I said, "Yes, I have grown an inch and everybody's noticing. I am now 5'10".
That's crazy to get taller when you're
At
older.
32 years, how am I growing?
Wow.
I told Mason he's better watch out. I'm going to be 6'4" in no time.
Oh my goodness, that is hilarious. One thing that's interesting is that the different fashions that are coming around, like, well, even today, I pulled out an anklet. You can't really see, kind of.
Why don't you put it above your head? Over your head.
Yeah, that looks great for the ratings. I feel like I'm bringing back the anklet, but I am surprised to see that,
I have
like,
the same one as you.
I know, we got it at that event, that wedding event. It's kind of crazy that capris are coming back, which I'm on the fence about.
You have to be like stick skinny to wear them.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah,
it has to just be like, look like the long legs. I mean, I'm here for every type of body type, but like if you are, I don't know, the capris.
If you're more of like a pear shape or whatever,
I hate
it's hard.
to tell you, but they're not gonna look good.
But so many things are coming back, and like obviously we're just up in our summer dresses. I got to do a little thrift haul to get some stuff for the season, but it is it's interesting to see how it all comes back around.
We need, if you have any good bathing suit companies that are willing to sponsor us, that's one of our next trips coming up.
Yes, we got a special trip coming up.
Please let us know because we're gonna need them. That one company just iced us, but that's okay.
Oh damn!
There's lots more.
Were you left on red?
I was, yes.
Oh shit!
Shoot, yes is right.
Okay.
So
maybe they're humming it over. You never know.
Maybe they're humming and hawing. But again, even like somewhere local would be so cool to team up with.
We'd love to showcase it. Obviously 1 or 2 or whatever. It'd be super fun.
Maybe 4.
We've got a 4 days trip coming up soon. Like it's interesting now to just see how travel is going in and around Canada and then the States.
It's freaking expensive.
But then sometimes you might get a cheap flight. Like it's such a mix.
Yeah, but also if you are a frequent flyer and you've got points and stuff, then like travel's great.
Yeah, and we got a couple plans. We'll let you know on it. I think
this is our tease for next week. We'll reveal what our trip is because
hopefully
really
we
cool
have
collab. Our entire itinerary planned out.
It's gonna be dangerous.
Yeah, it is going to be very dangerous, but fun. And I'm really hoping to work on this tan. So
heck yeah, get that tan going, and we'll get summer started off on the right track, and we'll let you know what some more fun events that you guys can come join us with.
But in the meantime, you can come join us once again Saturday at Hanson Distillery. We hope to see you there.
World Whiskey Day.
Yes, that's it. That's all.
Yeah, thanks so much for joining us and taking this conversation off air. I am Lisa McGregor.
I'm Ciara Yachuk. Bye.
Ta-ta.